long, sloping hiking trails, drizzling spring rain, and small batch hobby beer. It's all synonymous with life in the Pacific Northwest. And lucky for you, today we're experiencing it all at one of Tacoma's newest tap rooms and bottle shops, Peaks and Pints. Welcome to JBLM in 10, the Rangers video channel connecting you to the greater JBLM area. We're in the heart of Tacoma's Proctor District, and we're hanging out at Peaks and Pints tap room and bottle shop. Peaks and Pints opened in November of 2016. The taproom serves over 600 different craft beers and ciders and has a full menu of artisan crafted food. So Ron's about to tell us exactly how Peaks and Pints got started, and it's a bottle shop, tap room, and restaurant.
I lost a bet. No, I'm kidding. Well, let's go way back to my college years. Back then, in the early 80s, I'm dating myself. A lot of Rainier, Coors, Miller, and then there's this, suddenly on the scene was something called Red Hook's Ballard Bitter, and it was the very first bitter IPA on the market. Suddenly here we have flavors, you can taste the ingredients, and it was mind-blowing. I was in the newspaper business for 29 years as an editor covering the South Sound music, restaurant, and bar scene. I had a column about interviewing bartenders, and I had a craft beer column. I've been around craft beer for my entire adult life. I'm sitting here across the street at Pomodoro with my wife Kate, and the front of this building is papered off. And from the outside, I mean, it's an old 1923 movie theater. And the night before, I had a friend, we were in Sumner, and he said, I'm going to open up a tap room, bottle shop in Gig Harbor. And I was stunned. I thought, I want to do that. And I think, I've been writing this column, this craft beer column, and I've been covering the scene so long. I absolutely adore the industry. And I made a phone call, and I quickly made a list of 3 people I would open this bottle shop, tap room, and back then it was just a bottle shop and tap room. And I came up with a list, and I approached the first person, and both of them said yes, because they're actually twin brothers. It's Robbie and Justin Peterson. They own the 1111 on Hilltop in the valley over by the Tacoma Dome. And I consider them the McMiniman brothers of Tacoma. They take old rundown spots and turn them into popular restaurants and taverns and bars. Pro Tacoma as they come, and they grew up in the business because the father, Bob Hill, was one of the 3 partners who started the Swiss in downtown Tacoma. And they said yes, and off we went. And it was just one brainstorm session after another. Justin would pace back and forth, and Robbie and I would follow him, and we just tossed out tons and tons of ideas.
We're lucky enough to have one of the famous Peterson brothers here with us at Peaks and Pints also. Today we have Justin Peterson here, and he's going to tell us a little bit about what he brought to the table along with his brother, Robbie Peterson, and how they really built this place up from the ground.
Well, we're known for sandwiches, so we wanted to do something a little bit different. Kind of went for the grilled cheese style. We just like to use quality meats and cheeses, put together good tasting sandwiches. It's pretty simple.
One of the things we thought would be cool would be to have a giant log for our beers. It kind of goes with our lodge thing. Our buddy Matt Eklund just one day stopped by, and we mentioned it, and the next day he comes in with a log, and our friend Dave Fogg chainsawed the whole back out, and we started putting beer taps in it.
Before we continue, let me introduce you to one of JBLM in 10's sponsors.
Swarner Communications is all about delivering an efficient and affordable marketing package. We market you in front of the military market in 3 counties through print, direct mail, email, internet, text, events, reputation management, social media, and digital media. Nobody else offers this full-service approach. You'd have to contact a variety of media companies, and in the end, you'd pay 3 times the cost. Join our multi-platform marketing delivery system now and receive 20% off the published rates.
time to really think about this cooler and what we wanted it to be. And we decided to really focus in on Washington State and the South Sound. So we have 4 doors dedicated to this state, and then 2 doors for Oregon, 2 for California, 1 for the Western United States, 1 for Eastern, International, and then a full door full of cider.
We're constantly getting new beers in, constantly trying new beers. So like we can really keep up on what's new and what's coming out. So if it's out, we have it.
There was a time where it was just Pabst and Rainier and Miller. So in one single generation, we've gone from the macro brews to 600 different kinds of craft beer in one generation. It's pretty amazing. We had to put steel throughout this whole building. It took us a little longer than we planned, and so that gave us the opportunity to go to as many beer festivals, as many brewer nights, visit as many breweries around the Northwest that we could, drink the beer, talk to the brewers, talk to the owners. So we really got to know the local scene. We consider ourselves experts in the local craft beer scene.
Peaks and Pints carries some of Tacoma's very best homegrown brews. We thought we'd give you a breakdown of some of the city's must-visit breweries in T-Town. Odd Otter Brewing Company is located in the heart of downtown Tacoma. The brewery is known for its creative, constantly changing tap list of beers. It offers great discounts to military, emergency responders, and industry servers and bartenders. There's even a weekly beer and yoga event on Sundays, as confusing as that might be for your body. You can get your hands on Odd Otter beer at their tap room on Pacific Avenue. And if you're looking for a strong beer with flavors you've never experienced before, this is the place to go. Just down the road from Odd Otter is Pacific Brewing and Multan Company, which was founded in Tacoma way back in 1897. It quickly grew to be one of the most successful breweries in the region, but it had to close its doors in 1916 when the Prohibition hit. It reopened in 2014, and it has an intimate, well-crafted tap room with lots of beautiful woodwork, and of course, the beer is always smooth and delicious. Pacific Brewing also has food available to bar patrons. You can find the notoriously delicious MSM deli sandwiches right in the tap room. Another Tacoma favorite is Wingman Burgers, right off the Theophos Waterway near the Tacoma Dome. This is a true blue-collar, no-fuss brewery that's known for donating a portion of all sales to local charities. When it comes to beer, Wingman Brewers is known for experimenting with flavors, and they boast using very few ingredients. Its peanut butter porter is one of the most popular beers in the South Sound. You can find their beer all over the Pacific Northwest, but if you want to tap into Tacoma's grit and beer scene, we suggest heading down to the brewery to get the full experience for yourself. Last but certainly not least is Distopian State, one of Tacoma's newest microbreweries in the Stadium District. The brewery has 18 beers on draft and a tap room in one of Tacoma's historic buildings. It also donates a portion of its proceeds to A21, an international organization working to eliminate human trafficking. Believe me, this taproom is well worth a visit. Now, we're heading back to Peaks and Pints to tell you a little bit more about what makes it a great bottle shop and taproom.
Something that's cool about Peaks and Pints is that we have these screens, and it really helps you to learn about the beers. It tells you the IBUs, the alcohol percentage, and where it's from.
At the same time, it has the social media feeds. So you can come in here, check in Instagram, check in on tap, see yourself in the spotlight. People find that's cool.
So the owners here allowed us to come and sneak into this extra room that they're building and tell us a little bit about their plans for this side room.
Well, we hope to seat about 30 to 40 people and have an option to reserve a space in Peaks and Pints.
It's definitely a place where the craft beer geek will feel at home and absolutely love. But this is very much a neighborhood pub. The neighborhood walks to this place, they go on date nights, they gather with friends and play games, they're introduced in many cases to craft beer. So we are a gathering spot in that neighborhood, and we are extremely proud about that.
You heard it yourself. If you're looking for a place to pop in and enjoy your favorite brew or come find a new favorite beer, Peaks and Pints is definitely the place to come. Thanks for watching JBLM in 10.